The sport took a big dip in 1995 or so because it became so complicated, and people were making stuff that was so specific to certain kinds of activities, and then the buyer would go out and buy this thing and it didn't fit into anything that they could do in their normal kind of windsurfing. And then this guy Sven Rasmussen came along and decided that it should be something that would be more accessible to everybody. And so he made these really wide boards, and people could stand on them easy, and they could hold onto the sail easy, and they could learn how to sail easier. And I think that helped revive the sport that had died because it got too complicated.
The sport actually kept on getting better and better because the level and the equipment, that's when really everything started kicking in. The equipment got a lot better, so really when the sport started kind of doing that financially in a way, it started booming the other way, where really a lot of new maneuvers were coming in, and all this passion that was generated after that trend. The people that really stick with it because they just got hooked.
Josh Angulo first made his mark in windsurfing at the age of 13. Years down the road, he would grind his way to the top, always a dominant performer when the conditions reigned extreme. His proudest moment came when he won the biggest contest on the tour in his adopted country, Cabo Verde.
Yeah, Josh has just got like his brother Mark has just got an extreme amount of talent, and he's so good and he's so consistent.
Hawaii, yes, it was harder to have that hardcore, like European, let's go train, let's test fins, let's test our sails. It was more like we wanted to just be rebellious little punks in the water and show that we were better than everybody else. You know, and over time I realized those Euro guys were onto something. You know, those guys, they were winning the contest, they were making the big bucks. And I decided that I did want to get on that train and do my best, and I wanted to prove to the world that I was the best in the world, because that was a dream I had as a little kid.
You know, Josh was basically this 13, 14-year-old kid, and he was just taking apart the world champ. And he's strong now, you know, he's big, he's strong, he's hard-headed, and you know, he reminds me of Laird a little bit. You know, I see a lot of Laird in him, where it's like you see it on their face, you just see this big lip, and they're just like, you almost can hear the conversation in the back of their head. Well, that looks kind of big. No, that's not that big. You know what? Are you chicken? No, I'm not chicken. Okay, then you hit it then. Boom, and then they go and hit it, you know?